Here's something you don't want to see. Your carpet and furniture underwater.
Whether it's from heavy rain, flooding, or even a frozen pipe that bursts, when water gets into your home, it can be bad news. And the longer it stays, the worse it can get. So the key is getting it out fast.
While you might be able to get a small puddle up with a shop vac, if you've got this much water coming in, you need the pros.
Wow, holy cow. So a homeowner's nightmare at this point. Woohoo!
So what happens if this is your basement office? We'll follow the cleanup plan in this simulation.
Okay, so what did we just simulate?
We've got water coming in from overhead. This is a level 1, category 1 water loss.
So what's category 2?
Category 2 would be more of a gray water.
A category 2 would definitely mean more cleanup.
But time is of the essence in any flood. You might be surprised what can be salvaged if you act quickly.
So how much time we got before this thing is a total loss?
Well, sooner we get here, the better, but, you know, total loss could be 3 hours.
So time is critical. But before you pick up the phone, you need to kill the power.
During a flood, do not unplug your electronics. Go to the breaker box and turn off the power there. Is this thing toast?
Not at this point, not with this type of water loss. We're not saturated in this area. We can get this out of here and get it processed.
And the carpet is absolutely saturated. We're actually underwater right now. This is a total loss, or?
No, I think we'll pull the pad out. The pad is very inexpensive. We'll bag it up, throw it away, and we'll start drying this carpet as soon as we get the large amounts of water out of here.
They can even save all these important papers. Lucky for me.
I'll get that into our clean room, get it dried, get it flattened out.
Yeah.
You can autograph it for me, and I'll put it up in my office.
That would be great. Do whatever you can do to save me.
I'll do what I can.
My life is in your hands.
Now it's time to get rid of the water. For that, they've got heavy-duty pumps and vacuuming equipment. When they're done sucking it up, the water is taken back for testing.
You don't just dump it out in the street.
Yeah, we don't know everything about this water right now. We may have asbestos-containing material in the drywall. We have to store this in our container until we know more about it.
After a few hours of work, we can go in and assess the damage.
Let's find out how far that water wicked up the wall.
Okay.
I'm going to use a protometer.
A moisture reading shows the water stopped right about here. Below that point, everything's gotta go.
All right, so don't try to think that your drywall, if it's Typex or whatever, is going to be moisture resistant. Whatever it is, just you have to cut it out.
Yep, let's cut it out.
New drywall and insulation is the only way to prevent mold and mildew, one of the biggest problems caused by flooding.
The next step is to get the room totally dry. For that, they use powerful fans and a dehumidifier.
We've got air blowing below the carpet, on top of the carpet. Humidity rises. Dehumidifier will spit the water back out to a remote location.
It takes about 12 hours to get all the moisture out. And to make sure there's no sign of mold or other contaminants, they test the air.
Now it's just going to filter the air through this. And our readings are well below 2. So at this point, we have no concerns of any contaminated air.
Meanwhile, back at the COCAT facility, they're working to recover the rest of the stuff.
What's the object you guys are trying to do?
For us, it's put it back to pre-loss condition and going through a restoration process to get it back into the home.
There's the computer, and over here, they're drying out all those documents.
Oh, he's dry.
So at this point, you can give us your autograph.
There you go, for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, COCAT.
Bottom line, if your house gets flooded, it doesn't have to be a complete disaster. If you get help fast enough, almost everything can be restored.
By the way, flood damage caused by Mother Nature generally will not be covered by your homeowner's insurance. It's always best to check with your agent to confirm the type of coverage you have. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.